What is up, my Planet Coaster friends? Johnny5 Alive here, and we are back with another Workshop Wednesday. Sorry it's a little bit late, guys, or late in the Wednesday. I think from now on we'll start doing the work for these on Tuesday, so they're ready earlier on Wednesday. I seem to be getting kind of late with these because they take so long to edit. Anyways, in today's episode, we're going to be featuring, our featured creator for today is Skila, and he has a number of different things we're going to look at. So there's a Western theme, there's a Mars sci-fi theme, there's an Elven theme, Elven slash fantasy. There's some fantasy stuff in here, and then there is a jungle theme. So about 4 or 5 different themes there, and we'll stay tuned. So let's get a better look at it all. So, because we have so many to go over today, we're going to have to go a little bit quicker. And I really want to focus on the jungle, the Elven, and the space stuff. But he has quite a bit of Western stuff. If anyone's interested in Western, come give this a look. I'd have to say, out of all the Western stuff, out of all the creations here, I'd say the Western is slightly his weakest. There are some repeating bugs that I was noticing in some of these while I was putting them down. I've mentioned this in previous videos. You can fix this stuff by slightly moving them a pixel. So I highly recommend that to Skila if you're watching. I had to go in and fix a couple of these. As I was placing them down, I was noticing them. And then looking at some of these, they are pretty nice in general, but there are some flickering issues, and I know a lot of people have that sort of as a pet peeve. However, these like we got one here that's going pretty crazy, and that's fixable by just removing maybe that piece. There you go. So you have some pieces doubling up on one another. I like the structures of the building, I like the designs. However, they are kind of riddled with bugs. However, as I mentioned, I'd have to say that from taking a quick look at everything as I was placing it down, I'd say the other designs that he has going on shine a lot better than these. But these are pretty good. I just need some small adjustments here and there in terms of bug fixing, because there is a lot of Z-fighting slash flickering happening with some of these buildings. This one's a very good design here. I like this. Love the way the roof looks and stuff like that. Has no bugs from what I can see here. So much better. And then this one's kind of cute. Some flickering here. Chicken and drinks. This one I kind of lumped in with them because why not? It was like a haunted house. It looks really cool. Love the eerie smog. Very nice indeed. Very cool. And then he has these strips. So he's kind of used the different buildings he's made and made Western strips, which are pretty cool. I like this. So the Western could use a little bit of polish in terms of some of the bugs and stuff like that. Nonetheless, they are pretty good designs, but I want to focus more on the sci-fi and the Elven stuff because I think this stuff is pretty darn cool. Here we have a welcoming station. Very cool indeed. It's almost like a big sci-fi tent. Now these are all in his Mars theme. So this is an entry station for where people walk into the park. We have a lot of cool sci-fi gardens, and sci-fi gardens are pretty hard to do in this game. So I really like this Mars garden that he has made. Really pretty. So I might have to come and use some of these for my future sci-fi park. This is a shop skin for just a memento. Small and simple. We have a Mars food court. This is pretty cool. They all have these really cool shapes. I got the flickering problem again. I don't think you need to stack up that many. You could stack them sideways and then on top, and that should fix your problem. Nonetheless, I was saying that I really like the design of these. They feel very Mars-like. It's very cool. This is the Radius Sci-fi Q. So I guess it's for a ride skin. And then you get into the queue through here. You come out here. Whoa, the roof there is doing some dancing. Next up we have a Mars fountain. I love this one. I love these little diamonds. They look really good. Really pretty. Love this one. This guy here is the suspended gardens. I really like this one as well. Very nice. Like I said, sci-fi gardens are pretty hard to do, and this feels like a sci-fi garden. Love it. Next up we have a parked spaceship. Lots of smoke underneath it. Pretty cool. Not the craziest, but I do like it. If you had a whole bunch of them, it'd be pretty neat. Now, I love these little guys over here. This is the laser cell specimen. Little piglets inside of here. Little specimens. It's a clever idea. I really like this. And then we have a larger one called the big cell. And we got a little dragon inside. Really cool use of the lasers making a cage like that. Very clever. We have a whole bunch of gardens here. This is Mars Garden 3, 2, 1. Again, I really love the use of these for making sci-fi gardens. Really nice indeed. Love this one. This here is the Mars restroom building. So the people go in here and they go to the bathroom. Very cool. Like, again, feels very Mars-like. I love these little uses of the domes, the white clean vinyl plastic, the little garden on the side. Really perfect in terms of its simplicity. Really nice. Next one here is the visitor center. So it's an information kiosk with first aid and an ATM. Really simple design again, but clean, and it really has that Mars feel. I love it. This is the Mars gift shop. A little bit of a problem here. The vendor can't quite... That's pretty funny. You could probably fix that by pulling the shop out a half grid, by reducing your grid length, and then just extending this out a little bit. Nonetheless, it does have a really nice design. I love the feel of these Mars buildings. This is the biodome. I really like this idea. This is something I was thinking about doing myself, actually. And, you know, it's really cool. I love it. You come in here, it's nice green gardens. It's a nice centerpiece. Very Mars feeling. Really like this one. We have more gardens, small gardens compared to the other ones. And then here we have the spaceship docking bay. We got some flying ships and lots of guys working. Some cool mechanics working on this machine. Very cool indeed. Lots of supplies and stuff. And then those other ships that we saw would also attach well to it if you put them here. So very cool indeed. Then we have this guy, which is the telecommunications tower. I thought this was pretty neat looking. Very neat indeed. I love the style here. It almost has that eco-utopia feel that we checked out in one of our earlier episodes of Workshop Wednesday. So if you get this with plus the eco-utopia, I think you have quite a bit of pieces to work with. I think this is for a ride queue. What's this one called? This is a Mars compound. And in the image, he has a carousel in the middle here. This one I absolutely loved. Elevated gardens. Wow. Really impressive, this one. Love the little pools. I really love this. Walkways and stuff. Now, one thing that would be cool is if you had a walkway going up here and then somehow you could get the people walking around it. I guess you could do it down below and stack two of them. That might be neat. But you could, I could think of a number of ways to incorporate this so my people are walking around and kind of walking around these gardens. You could even just take one of these off the corner and place them around your park as well. I really like this. It's so pretty. And it does do a really good job in terms of doing the sci-fi plants. Love it. We just have a little cargo area. That's what that one's called. Wasn't sure about this one. It doesn't really fit, but I put it in. It's called the Black Cube Toilet. It's pretty random in comparison to the rest of the Mars stuff. But it also reminds me of that, one of the scenario maps that they had. I can't remember what it was called. Monolith, maybe? Yeah, I think that might be it. This thing is a beast. Gardens of Eden Station 1. Very nice. I love how clean this is. It almost reminds me of the Institute from Fallout 4. Is there anything inside here? Ah, the flickering! Skila, you gotta work on your flickering skills. Your ability to fight the Z fighting. It's just a pet peeve of mine. I gotta fix it when I see it. And it's very easy to fix. I don't know why when people are building their... I see this a lot, so Skila's not the only one. I think every single Workshop Wednesday has had this. And almost every single item I've downloaded has had this. I don't know why when people see that, they don't fix it. Because it's so easy to fix. Now, we're not seeing that as we're coming in anymore. Super easy to fix, guys. So, when you're building your stuff, just be aware of that. Because it's not hard to fix. Very cool on the inside. I guess we're supposed to have our own custom pathing or something. I don't know how this works. Interesting nonetheless. I love the look of it on the outside though. Even if you just placed it down and then had a couple walkways going in and out, it would look really cool. Especially with all those standing planters next to it. I love it. Very cool. So that's all the Mars sci-fi stuff. There's quite a bit of good stuff in here. I really like the gardens. That's probably my favorite out of all of it. Really like those gardens. Alright, next we're going on to the Elven stuff. This is my favorite out of his entire workshop. Really love this stuff. Totally reminds me of Lord of the Rings. It's really hard to capture. I mean, this feels very Elven-like. It looks very pretty, and it's something that's not, what do you call it? It's not in the game by default. You have to really come up with your own design to make this work. And it is definitely the best. The best of the set. I like the look of the Elven stuff. It's really nice. Beautiful. So that was the Elven house. And I have to mention he has named a few of his items Elven House, which you might want to go in and say Elven House 1 or Manor or Mansion or something like that. Oh no! It's so pretty, but it has flickering! Why? Why? Well, I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that. This is Elven Tower. I love the look of this with all these archways. It looks and feels so Elven-y. I love the foliage running up the side. It's really pretty. Now, if you guys don't mind the flickering as much as I do, I think you'll like it. But this is fixable again to the author. All you have to do is slightly adjust these things. And voila, it's fixed. But there's quite a few of them to fix. So guys, keep an eye out on your art while you're making it. We have a little Elven planter thing. I don't know if that was part of the sci-fi or not. I just put it down because it wasn't named properly. This is the Elven house. I love this one. This little like cathedral thingy up here, whatever this is. Gazebo. I don't know what you call these. It's so nice. And I love the way these are all intertwining. And look, no flickering. Yay. Yay. Yeah, I love these little gazebos. They're so nice. This is definitely one of the best. I love the design. So nice. Some really good ones in here. This one, I don't know what was up with this. It says wooden skeleton skin, and then it says can be used as ride skin. So I don't know what it's supposed to be a ride skin of. Nonetheless, if you use some of the gardens around it and put it in between the elven stuff, maybe you have some rocks and water running through, it could look pretty darn cool. I think so. And this, I love this. Elven Arch. That's all it's called. It's so pretty. It's a great little archway, especially if you're making an elven town and you have these all about. Very cool. Do I have these backwards? I'm missing something. I don't know the name of this one. I think it was called Mansion. Very nice design. I love it. Minus the flickering, but as an XQA tester, I would have to tell Skila to go double check some of your buildings for flickering, because you have really nice work. I really like it. I mean, I think this one, I forgot to mention in the beginning of the episode, this was sent in by someone as a suggestion. I can't remember who now. Let's see here. Peter has sent this in. He sent it in for the alien and the Mars stuff. So someone did send this in, and I took a look at all the screenshots, and I liked everything. Now that I'm taking a better look at things, there are some problems, but overall, the arching designs of these things are all amazing, but a good handful of them have some flickering issues. And the ones that don't are absolute keepers. I absolutely love them. So with a little bit of tweaking, I think we're looking at a really good cohesive pack between all of them. I think the designs for the Mars are amazing. I think the design for the Western are really great. They're simple, they're nice, but there are some flickering issues that need to be resolved overall. So that's my feedback in terms of making things a little bit better, just adjusting things by a pixel here and there, cleaning up those bugs. I think you have something really good going. And the designs on the Elven stuff is absolutely amazing. So this one here is called Rivendell. So this is from Lord of the Rings, I believe, and I absolutely love this design. Look at these the fountain. Looks really nice. Love these. All the architecture in these buildings are very elven feeling, and I love these like cascading staircases. They look really cool. Again, we have flickering though. It's such a shame to see that. Some people might not be bothered by it. I'm super bothered by it. Nonetheless, that's because I used to be an art QA tester and an artist for games, and if we ever saw Z fighting on models, it would be sent back. So if we were actually designing a video game right now, a good half of these objects would be sent back before they were able to be put into game. But can't take anything away from the design, because from a distance the design is impeccable. So it's just a little unfortunate that there are some fixes that need to be made, but nonetheless I do love this, and I did decide to pick it for a reason, because the designs are truly great, and we don't see a lot of Elven stuff on the workshop. This one was called the Hobbiton House. So this one you're actually supposed to build into a terrain like that. Not like that, but like that. Something like that. You guys know. You know what a hobbit house looks like. Into a little hill. And it's like a hobbit house. Something like that. Oh, that's weird. It's got water on the front of the door. What's up with that? Interesting. It's a portal into the water house. Very cool nonetheless. I do love these little hobbit hill houses. I've seen these a few times. Then we have this little carnival here This is the small market fair. I think it fits in with all the Elven and Hobbit stuff. This is where they go to do their shopping. I love it. Castle Park entrance. Welcome. Very straightforward. Name of the park here. I tried doing a castle myself the other day. It's pretty difficult, but this one looks pretty good. I like it. Love the flags and stuff up top here. Very nice. All right, center fountain. A very nice ornate fountain for your Elven land. Another one, palace garden. Very nice. Love it. Fantasy House 2. Love it. It's cute. It's quaint. I love these thatched roofs. Very nice indeed. Nice, simple fantasy houses. No bugs on these ones. Good to see. Nice and simple, but also very decorative. I like these little stone rocks coming outside. Very nice. Love this little fountain as well. Not fountain, planter. Very nice. And then this last one is the tavern, I believe. Nice food inside. Very cool. I would suggest maybe putting a bathroom over here, because they are going to need bathrooms, and you have these empty spots where you could fit bathrooms in. And again, I love these steps out here to these little lights. Very nice. Very quaint and cozy feeling. Alright, this is probably the next one that I was super impressed by. It's the jungle theme. So this is the Mayan pyramid. Oh, you know what? We didn't look at any of this at nighttime. I just noticed from the screenshot. So, ooh. I just want to take a quick look at... Oh, I like the pink there. Pink and white. Very nice. Love it. Very nicely lit. Very cozy over here again. Let's see the sci-fi. Ooh, that looks nice. Ooh, I love that. Well, these look really good at night. This is really nice looking. Those light up. Very good. Western. Ooh, I like that. Alright. Take a quick look at the ones we're about to look at nighttime so we can focus on them at daytime. That looks amazing. I love it. Very good. Oh, wow. Cool. Alright, let's go back to daytime and take a better look at the jungle theme. So this is the Mayan pyramid. Very, very cool. I love all this overgrown moss. Torches going up the side. Very good. Bug free too. Oh, maybe not. I wonder if some of that stuff is avoidable. I know some of the building blocks, you have that problem time to time, but you can cover it up with other pieces like tiles. We have a jungle bathroom. Very suitable to the jungle theme. The jungle shrine. This is gorgeous. Absolutely love this. Definitely one of my favorites out of all of these. Really like that. I've seen people do this in the past. I recommend putting the bubbles, the special effects bubbles, so she's blowing bubbles out of her mouth. It's a nice touch. I've seen people do that. Very nice, nonetheless. This is the medium jungle temple. A nice fire inside, a treasure. Very cool. Love the designs here. They look really nice. Awesome. We have a jungle hat shop. Very cute. Cozy. Love it. I was supposed to sink it further into the ground. My bad. Oh, campfire on top. Awesome. Jungle info booth. Very nice. Similar to this one. Slightly different design. Jungle food stall. I like it. I don't know what tile set he's using to create these. I haven't really looked at them myself. But it's nice to see people being able to make these temple style pieces out of the blocks provided in the game. Well, my computer's dying. What was happening there? Alright, this is the large temple. This is a really interesting design. Look at all of that. Wow. That is cool. Very creative. Love all the overgrown foliage on this. Amazing. Let's take a look inside. Ooh. Oh, I don't think we're intended to go in here. But I suppose you could. It looks good in here. I guess you could hack these trees away if you wanted to. This was really cool. Gears of Fear jungle skin. So it's kind of like the Mayan temple, and then you have a pathway going up and down, and we have the Gears of Fear on top. Very suiting. Very good way of making the Gears of Fear work in a jungle. This guy is the Temple Ruins Jungle Park. That is neat. Look at all that structure. Wow. Very cool. Ooh, we got all these like statue monuments in here. I like it. Awesome. I guess you could put like a pool or something in here and some, you know, glowy flower things. Make this look really cool and illuminated. Some water creeks running out. Very cool. I can't wait to make a jungle theme one day. This stuff has me inspired. There's some pretty cool stuff you can do. This thing I thought was awesome. It's just called Jungle Column. It's got all these like pirate statues in the inside. Again, very creative. This is made up of 100 pieces. Love it. Very nice. You can put a few of these around and yeah, just have these random columns. This one was one of my favorites, to be honest. It's so clever. It's called the Healing Temple, and you got this little cross for the healing. It's very neat, and it's a first aid shop. People come in here and puke. It's awesome. Simple design, but very nice. It's like a little tiny baby pyramid. I really love this logo. It's great. It's nicely placed too. It's off to the side instead of perfectly centered. It has so much character, this little building. I love it. This is the Jungle Arches. So just some more random decorations. Food. Throughout your jungle. Have some of these just scattered about. We have the Swamp Chief Beef. Very pirate feeling. So as you're leaving the jungle, you're getting closer to the pirates. You can have one of these. I love this design here with all the random boards and stuff like that. The docks or whatever. I can see this looking really good if you have some creeks and just make it all swampy and water underneath and then some paths going up. I like it. This is a cute one. The Jungle Lamp. I like it. It's simple, but it works. Then another similar one, but it's a large fireball. Having these scattered throughout your jungle would look awesome. And last but not least is the Whirly Rig Pirate Harbor skin. Oh no! That is the craziest dancing I've ever seen, guys. Dancing, flickering, Z-fighting, whatever you want to call it, guys. It drives me mad! Now, if I didn't see that, I would say this is still an awesome design. I'll show you guys the screenshot here. Take a look at that. So this is how it's supposed to be used on the water here, and I guess they'd be building or working on a ship or something here. I don't really know how it works. It looks really cool nonetheless. So I think that's it, guys, and overall, how do I feel about it? My overall take is a lot of these designs are amazing. I really love the garden work on a lot of these, especially the Mayan temple stuff. The garden work is amazing. Same with the sci-fi garden work. Really love the garden stuff that Skila has gone with, and the design of the architecture on the Mars buildings are great. Same with the Elven. I mean, all of it, really. It's really good. I feel like the Western could use a little bit more character on these buildings. Just a few extra pieces to make them feel less boxy. Some of them are really good. I like this one here, this guy. This is amazing. However, throughout a good half of these buildings, we were running into bugs. So if Skila, you're seeing this, that's my feedback for you, is to clean up some of the bugs. I know some people will, if they see stuff like this, they may just go, screw it, unsubscribe. I'm sort of like that, but what I do is if I really like it, I just fix it. But nonetheless, these are your items, so if you see any of those bugs, the Z fighting, I highly recommend cleaning them up. I know some people don't mind it, because I see it a lot in the workshop. Almost every other download I get has flickering in it, and it's just a common thing. But I did notice it pretty heavily in quite a few of these buildings. So I would focus on just the ones that are heavily flickering, like this. All you have to do is nudge things a pixel or two. But I think it's worth going back and just doing a few tweaks and re-uploading them, because I think a lot of these buildings are really spot on. I know for myself, if I were making a fantasy village, I'd want to use this Elven stuff. I love it. And if I were doing a Caribbean/pirate jungle map, I would love to use a lot of this Mayan stuff, minus some of the bugs. And I definitely am interested in the sci-fi, especially this stuff. It's amazing. So overall, I really liked it. I give it 1 thumbs up and 2 thumbs up if the bugs are fixed. I really do like what he has going here, and I think it has a lot of potential. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. And that's going to do it for this episode, ladies and gentlemen, of Workshop Wednesday. If you guys like this series, be sure to smash that like, and if you are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. And as always, if you guys have a park, coaster, ride, or Workshop Wednesday suggestion that you would like to see on the show for next week, please send it into channel5gad@gmail.com, and we will have a look at it for next week. I could use some more Workshop Wednesday suggestions, guys. It's pretty hard to find a cohesive brand of buildings that someone's working on. You know, sometimes you find a good item, but somebody only has 5 of them. We need to find somebody that has 10 or 20 all matching items. So in this case, we looked at 5 different sets, and yeah, I don't mind doing that either. Workshop Wednesdays are big. All right, everybody, that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you guys so much again for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. All right, everybody, bye now.